Hello, ladies and gentlemen! I'm Mangs.
I'm still Cyan.
You guys ready to get your masculinity crushed?
Such fragile people.
Yeah,
strangle a
just
strong woman.
frailness. Don't be so insecure, guys. Just appreciate some abs. So yeah, we're gonna review the Revelation banner today. Not gonna censor things because we know who's on it because we watched the Fate channel. So, but yeah, it's let's see how. Oh please, let's see how bad Rinkah's gonna be.
They're not gonna make Rinkah bad. Alright, this is what, Gen 4?
Besides Forrest's already gonna be the bad unit on this banner, so.
It doesn't matter how feminine you are, you still can't escape the curse of gotcha if you're a man.
Oh no, you certainly cannot. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Booyah! There they are.
Heroes, join the battle.
I never get to see this.
No, you don't.
Sorry, just a natural reaction to that logo. Reliable chemists.
If you're ever feeling under the weather, just let me know and I'll make you some medicine.
Sounds good. Can you
Okay,
fix
kiddo.
this game?
I don't think she can do that one.
I see spendthrifts, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, please let her shoot orbs at people, that'd be hilarious.
It looks like little yen coins.
Can you imagine they did a thing that was like, the more orbs you have, the more damage you deal?
Let's wait until Faye is on its complete last legs for that one. When they have literally nothing left to lose.
Look, it's Rinkah's club, it's the best party place.
Yeah, I love how everyone just gets a preferred weapon now. Like, they're not even special anymore.
Oh no. Well, actually, you might get your wish on this one. Cause,
thank you, Forrest. Thank you for proving me wrong.
Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna get something.
That's a panic staff.
Yep, that's
And
something
Fortress
completely
Resistance 3. What, like, come on.
What this? He might as well just be named Demo.
I mean, he's a cavalry healer, so like he's got utility there, but.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite fish. Flying dragon.
That's me.
Astral breath. Okay, is this gonna be some sort of ether raid thing?
Oh my god, no. I got a glimpse of that and I'm already not liking it.
Bonk. Looks like the Naga attack.
And it's probably
Or the Nagi attack.
Naga, Nagi. What's the difference?
Alright, any Tempest trial unit?
And there you go, top right. It's pretty
That's
topical.
Yago. Yeah, that's topical. I just kicked his ass.
Yeah. Is he gonna come with Ganoon Gap?
Gunungagap. And is he gonna come with... Oh, wait, what's this?
Yeah, it's like, you know, hey,
Oh,
after 40th
right,
summon, we're
that
Grand Blue
thing.
Fantasy now. Hooray.
Yeah, I'll blow 40 summons on a Rev banner. Sounds legit.
Yeah, of course. Alright.
Okay, so that was interesting. So let's take a look at Midori, shall we?
Reliable chemist. Everyone's favorite little drug dealer.
Yeah, Midori, you got some Hoshid and Kush for me?
Okay, before we
Alright.
look at her skills, bit of weebing. Midori, it means green in Japanese.
Yeah?
What's her unit type again? Like, can we just like go back? What's her unit type?
She's a red archer.
She's a red archer. Her name is literally green.
Yeah, that's a bit dumb.
I'm
She should've
sorry,
been a
why?
green. Why not just make her a green archer? Yeah, I don't know.
I guess
That's kinda
Sakei's
dumb.
got a stranglehold on that, so.
They probably feel like there's too many green archers in the game already. They
Oh, yeah.
tried to make these a little rare, so that I think that's literally it. But still, I think they should have made her green. I agree.
It's
Alright,
weird.
Spendthrift Bow. God, I hated this skill in Fates.
Oh my god, yeah.
Effective against flying foes. Grants attack 7 to the unit and inflicts attack 7 on foe during combat. After combat, if unit attacked, inflicts special cooldown count +2 on unit. Okay.
I like this. Actually got a downside.
Cucks. Oh, on unit.
Yeah, so it's like Spendthrift, where you had to get rid of an item to get like the, I think it was +10 to attack and -10 to damage taken in Fates.
Oh.
So instead of losing like a bullion, you lose some like special charge. So
Right.
she's gonna be a
Except
character
if-
that probably doesn't rely on her special much.
Okay, I see. So if she attacks, she loses 2 points of special, but if she gets attacked, she doesn't. That is actually genius. Because that's exactly how Spendthrift worked. You couldn't activate it on enemy phase.
Yep, and after combat, if unit attacked. So that's not, she doesn't have to initiate attack, she just has to attack. So she can't just like enemy phase tank it.
Oh,
As
okay,
long
if
as she
unit
retaliates
attacked.
and does damage, she will gain like +2 to her special. So it is purely Spendthrift.
She'll never proc her special then.
Nope. But I mean, it's +7 attack to her, and it's essentially +7 attack and +7 defense to her. So that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, Spendthrift would have been +10, but hey, I understand that's a little bit too much.
Is it at this point? Like, in a post-Lysithia world, is +10 to attack really too much?
No, totally. It's just rally attack defense plus, because that's just what everyone has these days. If you have the old rally, you're just bad. Close foil. If sword, lance, axe, bow, or dagger, or beast foe initiates combat, grants attack and defense +5 to unit during combat, and unit can counter attack regardless of foe's range. So it's just a power crept close counter.
Yes and no. There is one downside. You'll notice that it only says sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, beast. It's only physical. So if you're attacked by in close range by a magical unit, like, I guess in that case it's really just a dragon, you can't close counter against that.
Okay, I see. But still, it's a power crept close counter.
Yeah, and even if like a bow or a dagger unit attacks from range, you still get that bonus of like attack defense +3.
Yeah, so it's really just a power creep close. I mean, there's a couple of niche
it's not like a pure power creep, but for the most part, unless you're just wanting to counter dragons, close foil is an upgrade.
Yeah, and good old chill attack, because, always good with the chills.
I mean, yeah, but with Spendthrift bow, that's an effective +14 to her defensive stats, so
yep,
pretty beefy.
She's gonna be very hard to kill. I am very surprised that she doesn't come with Miracle.
Yeah, that's true. Wasn't that her gimmick in Fates?
Yeah, so Midori had a skill that I think it increases the activation chance of luck-based skill by 20%. So how you would build Midori is you would pair her up with Kasa, because Kasa's personal skill granted a miracle to the unit he was paired up with. So you'd have Kasa in the back paired up with Midori, and you'd give Midori Miracle, and then her Miracle stacked with Kasa's personal skill. So you'd have about a luck percentage plus 20% to proc either Miracle or Kasa's personal skill, which practically amounted to an almost 100% chance for Midori to proc Miracle. It was pretty close to 100%, so you would always be guaranteed to knock her down to 1 HP. So if you didn't, and there were other ways, like there was a lot of like cheesy builds you could do with Midori. She was one of the most hated unit in my castle battles.
Couldn't you stack Kioxic on top of that? Or Quixotic, whatever the...
Quixotic? Yeah, yes, I think you could, yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely know there was a lot more to the build than just that. And yeah, you just couldn't... And I think she also had a skill that made her better when she wasn't low on HP. There was like a combination of skills you could just string together on Midori that just made her a nightmare to deal with. And I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for that, but maybe they just felt like... Because Spendthrift, that's a merchant skill. Midori is a apothecary.
Yeah, but I guess... she's probably more suited to like what it's like merchant and mechanist that you can go from if you're an apothecary. And I mean, she's not really a mechanist.
No, I guess merchants like her just because she like deals in weed and shit. So yeah, I guess it's just interesting to see her not having Miracle, because I just thought that'd be her skill, but
that'd be a more appropriate weapon, but this game doesn't like it. Also, 0 damage.
Spendthrift. Anyone? Hello? Come on, Anna. All right, here we go. Oh my god, I feel demasculated already. Oh, my testosterone is just leaving my body right now.
Look, if you can't do your laundry on a woman's abs, like, what's even the point?
What's the point? Why even live? All right, Rinkah's cool club. You're not invited, guys. Sorry. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1 if foe initiates combat, and or if unit's HP is below 100%. I'm getting that right?
Mm-hmm.
At the start of combat, grants attack, defense +5, and special cooldown charge +1 per foe's attack during combat. Okay, so if she gets attacked, or if her opponent is not at full health...
No, if her HP is less. So if she's like less than 100% HP herself. Remember her personal skill in Fates was like damage if she's below 100% or something like that?
Yeah, so she gets better when she's injured.
Mm-hmm.
She gets attack, defense +5, and she inflicts a guard on the enemy. That's guard, right?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's implying guard, not like steady stance or something like that.
Yeah.
Or steady breath. Yeah, so I think it's guard on the enemy.
Mm-hmm. And she's bonfire. That makes sense. She's probably going to be really tanky. And looky here, distant foil. Oh boy. Rinkah's not going to suck anyway.
Nope.
If sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, or beast foe initiates combat, grants attack, defense +5 to unit during combat, And unit can counterattack regardless of range. Now,
Hector's had it too good for too long, it seems.
but note that there's no tomes involved here.
Nope, no magic.
So unlike the other one, which will always proc, this one has a legit downside.
Well,
This one grants attack defense +5, but it only works on sword, lances, axes, bows, and daggers, or beasts. Tome users will still wreck you.
yeah, so like close foil was like you could be countered by dragons, distant foil you can be countered by magic users. And we had distant ward on New Year's Selkie earlier, and that had the downside of it couldn't counter like physical units. It's pretty better.
I estimate,
but, you know.
Yeah, I estimate that Rinkah's she's gonna probably be impossible to defeat in physical combat.
Oh
but
yeah,
you can melt her with a magic unit.
I mean, she's coming with bonfire. She's effectively getting +10 to her defense if both of her things are active.
Yeah,
That's not gonna be fun.
Lucithia's gonna eat her for breakfast though.
As she does.
And she goes with Wrath, so again, the gimmick of being on low health is still there, and even defense wave for that even more buff defense.
Why not?
I'm almost thinking like maybe it would be beneficial to run a skill that damages Rinkah a little bit.
Like Fury 4 or something?
Yeah, instead of Distant Foil. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, Distant Foil pretty good, but she'd really benefit from taking a little bit of chip damage to activate that Rinkah's Club and the Wrath.
True. I mean, if you've got Fury lying around, or you don't have anything you want to use your heroic manuals, divine codes. That's the thing. I know you can get Valentine's Grail, which comes with Fury 4, so that's an option. I'd also probably give her Time's Pulse in the C skill. Because assuming she starts the turn with like her special at full, it'd get knocked down by 1 by Time's Pulse, 1 by her like club having a slaying effect, and once by Wrath. So at the start of her turn, if she's in Wrath range and her special is like at max charge, she'll just lose 3.
Yep.
And hey, look at that, bonfire 3. How about that?
That's how you get into Rinkah's Club.
Yep.
Okay. And
time for the art.
I do not like the club design of Fates.
Alright.
That's not effective. That's like a stick more than anything.
Yeah. I mentioned this earlier, but it made sense that Kusakihara did Rinkah. He gives every one of his units like very defined abs. She did Summon War and Rajat, both of which are very toned.
Maybe he's the one who made all those posts about masculinity on the Fire Emblem main.
Maybe. You can't handle a girl with these abs, for shame.
Yeah, he was the one who made fun of me. Alright, here we go. Wow, the most exciting unit. Oh my god, the Panic, Physic, Heavenly Light, Fortress 3, and Restplay 3. What can we say about this interesting unit here?
Okay. There is something to be said. There aren't too many cavalry healers. And you can do Razzle Dazzle on a cav line. And he's going to be a demote after the banner. But, like, the only thing I can say is I think he has 35 res at base without Fortress res, which is pretty good. Granted, he can't run, like, Glacis or anything. And his attack's garbage. And his speed's not great. Because we were able to see it during the Fae channel, some of his stats.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
If you need a cavalry healer and you don't like Forrest, Veronica... Really, like, Veronica's gonna be queen of that until cavalry, like, staff units get preferred weapons. Because if they don't, you can't really compete with, like, horse healer with super debuff, like, super stat swing. I forget what her weapon's called. It's like,
Hideous Yelf.
Yes, that. I will not even try to pronounce it.
I have an Icelandic friend.
Yeah, it's Forrest. I know people wanted him in the game. So here he is. He'll be easy to pull.
You got him. Just he's not gonna be good.
No.
All right, let's take a look at Space-Time Fish.
Astral Daughter.
She lived as she died.
She's a flying blue dragon.
Astral Breath grants speed +3. Unit can move to a space adjacent to support. Oh, okay, we're doing this again.
Yep, it's the Corrin effect, but better.
Unit can move to a space adjacent to a support partner. If unit is within 3 spaces of support partner, grants attack, speed, defense, rest +5 to unit during combat. If foe's range equals 2, calculates them. Oh, wow.
It's so stupid. This is so... And understand, the support partner can be anywhere.
20 stats combined. Holy crap!
And remember, you can just move to a space adjacent to a support partner, like wherever. There's no HP requirement.
There's no limit. It's like a Wings of Mercy without a requirement.
Yeah, and you can choose your support partner, and when you're by that partner, which you will be, you're gonna get +5 to all of your stats.
This might just be one of the most ridiculous units I've seen in a while.
Yeah, this is Layla levels of bullshit.
This is worse than Layla. I mean, Layla just swapped places with her support partner. Lilith can just warp.
God, I'm not looking forward to fighting this.
But wait, okay, so here's a question though. When you're fighting enemy teams, do they have supports?
Actually, that's a good... No, I don't think they do. Supports don't matter in
I don't think you'll ever face this.
Okay, well.
So it's primarily player face cheese.
Well, yeah, I guess this is actually useless on Aether Raid's defense, if my understanding is correct.
Wait, you think so?
I mean, if supports don't apply there, then she can't move next to a support partner, and she can't get that 20 points like swing. So an AR defense, all it is a breath that grants speed +3.
Yep, that's what I think, because we did see this previously. I don't remember the hero exactly, but there was a hero on a banner that was like, if unit is a player and initiates.
That was Legendary Leaf.
Legendary Leaf, right? Where they went like, this effect is so broken, we're not going to give it to the enemy on enemy phase. And this is much the same. You're never going to face the Astral Breath's effect. You're only ever going to be able to use it yourself. And if that's the case, I'm a lot more fine with it, because holy crap, just imagine going into Aether Raids and just having Lilith just warp into your face and kill you.
1 Corrin, 4 Liliths. Corrin just walks in, or even worse, 1 Seliph that you just can't kill. He walks in, and then he just suddenly gets swarmed by fish.
Yeah,
and of course,
it's like a swarm of piranhas. Just
they smell Selif's blood and come running.
Yep, they smell his holy blood.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. If piranhas eat someone with holy blood, did they become holy piranhas?
Is that how Lilith was made? Did like Anankos bleed? A piranha just lap that up, and suddenly it's like a blue-haired maid wife?
That would make sense.
Do you even remember what Lilith's deal was?
She shows up in Heirs to Fate. She's evil, and she's like, haha, and then she's not evil. I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't remember either. She's a fish.
Yep.
Let's go.
Attack speed bond 3, because if we actually know we're not done, Cyan.
Oh no.
We're not done. We're not attack. Okay, you thought no, it's not. It's +10. Sorry.
Oh, great.
It's attack speed +10, defense rest +. I'm sorry, we're not quite done here with this stuff. Oh boy, also defense rest link. So if she, okay, let's count the buffs here. So she warps next to her support partner, and then she swaps.
I see.
She will get. Oh my god, this is the. Oh my god, this is too many buffs. Like, I can't...
+11 to defense and resistance, and +10 to attack and speed. Which... is a little much. Oh, wait! But there's more!
There's more. There's joint drive attack, too.
Grants attack +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. And keep in mind that normal drive attack, just +2, I think. So that's great.
Yeah.
And if a unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, so if the effect is working, it grants attack +4 to unit during combat, which means unlike the joint hones, this cannot be panicked. This is just, hey, if you're holding hands, we're gonna kill you. You can't debuff. The only character that could really ignore that is Bramimond, who ignores any sort of support abilities.
This is absurd. This unit is absurd.
I want to see how far you could potentially push this. So keep joint drive attack in the C skill, upgrade attack speed bond 3 to attack speed bond 4, which would give you +7, and then just add attack speed bond in the seal. It's free.
Imagine if Lilith becomes a bonus unit during Aether Raids.
God, no.
Against the +4. I think we can potentially see stats going above 80.
I mean, they wouldn't be visible stats. They would be in combat.
No, but still, the amount of power this dragon can harness with the right circumstances is absolutely absurd. This is the most broken unit I've seen, I think, ever. I'm trying to think of a unit that broke the game. And when I say broken, I mean on player face. Obviously, like, she won't be anywhere near the cancer that Legendary Alm or, you know, Reinhardt back in the day was, right? Because we'll never really face the full force of this, but in terms of pure power levels, how powerful she can be with all these buffs stacked, I think this might be one of the strongest units we've seen in probably ever.
Yeah, at the very least, we don't have to deal with it if we don't own it, which I appreciate. Because, like, I still have constant PTSD from seeing Legendary Azura every run.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not going to be Legendary Asura levels of cancer, but she's... Yeah, no, this is absurd.
I mean, like, oh god, imagine if Lilith was a dancer. And she had Astral Breath. The unit can move to a space adjacent to a support partner with joint drive attack.
That is absolutely dumb. Okay, I'm done looking at this now. Let's move on.
Let's keep on going.
Oh boy, there's the fish.
Fish.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, and of course we have Iago as the Tempest Trial unit. I imagine he's gonna be some Iago's Tome, most likely, and I imagine, like, I'm estimating right now that Iago's gonna be all about debuffing, because his Tome in Fates debuffed, that was, like, its special effect. So I'm assuming Iago's gonna be, like, he's gonna inflict, like, a lot of penalty on the targets he attacks and stuff, and probably get I think he'll get like a bonus to his stats if he attacks a debuff target. That's how I think they're gonna do him.
I think so. It'll probably be like, I don't remember what Ganoon Gap or whatever it is looks like, but I imagine that's what
he doesn't actually wield Ganoon Gap, or he does in Birthright. In Conquest, he wields the Excalibur.
That'd be a little weird. I think we have too many Excaliburs and heroes.
Yeah, which is a tome that is, funnily enough, it whenever you attack, it gets extra speed, but when you get attacked, the enemies get extra speed. So it's like a double-edged blade.
Yeah, but before we end this, I found something very interesting. If you go back to Midori's weapon, you'll notice it's just called Spendthrift Bow Plus, and it has 12 might. Remember how we were kind of talking about how, wow, this is a really good weapon, like, everyone gets preferred weapons. It doesn't look like this is a preferred weapon. It looks like this is inheritable.
Oh!
Because it's a Bow Plus, and it's only got 12 might, and it doesn't give any, like, speed +3 or attack +3. So you could put this on your Louise if you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't care about, like, proccing your special, if you're just there to, like, hit and do damage and live.
I don't really. I just run Moonbow and Louise because I don't really have any other skill that I care about. Yeah,
and honestly, if you have, like, I think you had, like, a Cavline AR. If you gave her the Spendthrift Bow and gave someone else, like, Wings of Mercy, she'd gain, like, +7 to her defenses. If you gave her something like an impact skill, like Sturdy Impact or, like, Mirror Impact or something like that, she'd probably live the round of combat with whoever she fights, and then, like, the entire squad could just Wings of Mercy in and murder them all.
This potential here,
yeah,
for sure. But yeah, no, yeah, it looks like Spendthrift Bow is going to be part of the meta now.
That's interesting. I like when they give inheritable weapons. At least that way,
because
power creep is
that changes up
equally.
Yeah, and giving inheritable weapons means you change up the entire metagame, which they're probably a little bit scared of doing because, you know, you give a really broken inheritable weapon, you change the entire landscape. But hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if, you know, change is always good.
Yeah.
So,
we can inherit.
We're going to complain about it either way, but, you know, it's...
Yeah, it won't stop us from complaining. Well, it won't stop me from complaining.
No. Nothing will stop you from complaining. I mean, they could literally give out 100 free orbs, and Sign would complain that they're, like, devaluing the currency.
Yeah, you're just ruining the economy. You're trying to placate us with orbs instead of fixing your game.
Printing orbs.
Don't flood the market.
All right, well, interesting banner. You know, people probably expect me to hate this because it's Revelation, but I actually don't. I think it's, like, this is a banner with 4 new units. I am never going to be angry when they pump out 4 new units and no alts, and 5 new units actually if you count Iago, and I'm never going to give him shit for that, even though it's my least favorite game, even though these are not characters I like particularly much. I still commend them for getting out 5 new characters. We have gotten a lot of Fates banners over the years, but very few Fates banner with original units on them, because it's usually only been Royals.
And I mean, most of the Fates cast was just here on launch, so there weren't really too many new unit banners to be able to add to begin with.
So I am completely fine with this, and even though I think Lilith is absurd, at least we won't have to deal with it as players. Like, we won't have to face her, so I'm okay. Like, we will, but she'll be pretty bad, because her breath won't really do anything.
It's honestly, you'll probably just want to replace it with like lightning breath or dark breath or something like that.
There's no point in putting Lilith on your defense team.
Not really, no.
She's an offensive threat. So yeah, what do you guys think about this banner? Do you think that Lilith is as absurdly overpowered as I estimate she'll be, or do you what do you think? Do you think Rinkah threatens your masculinity? And how you gonna burst the orbs on this, or are you going to skip on it? And if you're gonna be skipping on it, why? Are you gonna save up for something else, or do you just not like these units? Let us know in the comment section below. I'm very excited to hear your opinions. And yeah, my name's Mangs.
I'm Cyan.
We shall see you guys next time.
Hello.